Parkinson's is an illness that is a complete mystery to medical communities. The real cause is still unknown, and even the definition of the disease itself continues to change as more and more people come to their doctors with new unexplained symptoms. What is commonly thought of as Parkinson's could really be called unknown mystery symptoms, as there is so little understanding of what's really behind this condition. In this video, I will share the true cause of the mystery symptoms associated with Parkinson's disease and how you and your loved ones can begin healing. Originally, Parkinson's was defined by tremors or shakes in the body, often in the head, the leg, or the hand. These tremors get in the way of everyday functioning, and as time progresses, neurological meltdown occurs. This acute breakdown can happen years after the tremors first arise. Because people who suffer from Parkinson's often suffer from other symptoms as well, the medical community has begun to add these ongoing symptoms to the definition of Parkinson's, expanding the definition to include delusions, hallucinations, psychosis, and even aches and pains. In truth, many of these symptoms are unrelated, and the diagnosis of Parkinson's was incorrect from the beginning. Well-respected clinics and medical communities have attempted to alter their Parkinson's diagnosis by incorporating other mystery neurological symptoms into the definition, as patients have reported new symptoms. But this has just led to more confusion and misinformation for those suffering. When we think of Parkinson's, what we really need to think of is the symptom of mysterious and uncontrollable tremors. I'm going to explain to you in this video exactly what causes these tremors. In order to understand any mysterious neurological symptoms, we have to talk about what's happening in the brain. Something is affecting the brain and causing these symptoms. Depending on what it is that is affecting the brain, these causes can result in different neurological conditions. What are some of the different things that can affect our brain function? Well, it could be that you have a virus in your liver releasing neurotoxins. HHV6 can be in the liver affecting the brain, shingles, or even Epstein-Barr virus. Furthermore, medical communities are unaware of the truth that viruses eat. Viruses eat and they eliminate waste. It is critical to understand this, because when these viruses eliminate waste, that waste is a toxic byproduct that becomes a poison that can irritate the nervous system. This alone can cause aches and pains commonly associated with Parkinson's, when it actually isn't related to the cause of the tremors at all. It may come as a surprise to learn that a simple bug residing in your liver can bring about aches and pains. Epstein-Barr is particularly fond of nestling into the liver and releasing poisons, which can lead to a number of symptoms including fatigue and stiffness in the body. Buzzing and humming, which have been wrongfully attached to Parkinson's, are actually signs of an abundance of neurotoxins from a viral condition. What causes Parkinson's? The true cause of the tremors that characterize Parkinson's is toxic heavy metal deposits in the brain. When there are heavy metals in the brain, these deposits can be made of many different kinds of metals: copper, lead, arsenic, aluminum, cadmium, mercury, and metal alloys. The neurological symptoms that occur depend on where these metal deposits are located and what kinds of metals they are. In many cases, with so many other neurological conditions, the electrical impulses and neurotransmitters firing off in the brain will hit these deposits and shoot off into other areas of brain tissue. This occurrence causes many of the most common neurological symptoms, including ADHD, autism, OCD, and many more conditions. But in the case of Parkinson's, something very different occurs. Parkinson's is caused by a specific metal. Parkinson's comes from large mercury deposits in the brain. That's what causes the Parkinson's tremors. You can have a tremor without it being a serious Parkinson's one. But when it is the severe Parkinson's tremors and shakes that completely derail your ability to function, it is coming from a mercury deposit in your brain. As mercury saturates brain tissue, the electrical impulses in the area begin to go crazy and run into one another. But in the terrible tremors and shakes of Parkinson's, this occurs in a very specific way. The electrical impulse fires down a neuron on neurotransmitter fuel and runs into the mercury deposit as though it is a wall. Then, instead of going around the deposit and firing off into another area of the brain, which is the cause of other neurological, physical, emotional, and mental conditions, it shoots backwards in the exact same direction from which it came. The same neuron is already in the process of firing off another electrical impulse made out of neurotransmitter fuel and starting to descend down the neuron as it collides with the first one. At the exact same time, on exactly the opposite side of the mercury deposit, another neurotransmitter is doing the exact same thing. In order to picture this, imagine a large silver wall. Now, imagine two Olympic-level athletes running at the wall at full speed from opposite sides. They collide into the wall with incredible force and then run back in the direction from which they came. But at the same time, two more revved-up runners are sprinting full speed towards the wall and they collide with the first runners. Can you imagine the explosion that occurs? It's the equivalent of a massive bomb going off on the Earth but on a micro-nano scale inside the brain. Depending on where the mercury deposits are located in the brain, various parts of your body, whether it be the head, arm, leg, or hand, will experience the tremors and shakes. The biggest step to take with Parkinson's is the safe and proper removal of heavy metals from the body, which requires including 5 specific foods daily: cilantro, wild blueberries, spirulina, barley grass juice powder, and Atlantic dulse. People suffering from Parkinson's can have a number of metals in their system other than mercury that can be powerful fuel for viruses to feed off and lead to the emergence of other issues. Removing mercury along with these other heavy metals is an essential measure. There are many supplements that can be supportive when healing from Parkinson's. The most important is the heavy metal detox smoothie. Chaga mushroom is also extremely helpful to bring in. It can help kill off viruses such as Epstein-Barr deep in the liver. B12 with methylcobalamin and adenosylcobalamin is critical for any neurological issues. Coenzyme Q10, glutathione, and L-glutamine can also be beneficial. Many of these supplements help nourish and support neurotransmitters, which is critical for Parkinson's sufferers who have experienced severe neurotransmitter burnout. Siberian ginseng can also be wonderful because it supports the adrenals in a way that is particularly good for brain function. Antivirals, such as a high-quality zinc, licorice root, and cat's claw can be supportive for anyone suffering from neurological issues. I've always championed cat's claw for its phenomenal antiviral qualities. Spirulina is also great and can be easily incorporated through the heavy metal detox smoothie. So, whether you are working to heal Parkinson's-related issues or any kind of neurological symptom or condition, try bringing in some of these powerful supplements. In description below this video, you can find links to all supplements. Fresh aloe vera leaf is another powerful way to flush heavy metals out of your body. You can enjoy the benefits of this plant by scooping the clear gel out of a palm-sized piece of aloe vera leaf and blending it into water or a smoothie. Apples are an important food to incorporate into your diet if you are healing from Parkinson's. Hydration is essential when the body is dealing with heavy metals. Try drinking a large glass of lemon water first thing in the morning. Make this by squeezing half of a lemon into a 16-ounce glass of water. The lemon juice enhances the water's ability to eliminate toxins from the body and is incredibly effective at cleansing the organs. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.